Oh my gosh, it looks like live streaming's worked on the mobile. Hey guys, I am sorry I tried going live so many times on my laptop, it's not even funny. But turns out, according to Reddit, everyone else is having issues going live right now with like OBS and Wirecast and everything. So I thought I'd give it a crack on the mobile. Anyways, as you can probably see by all the boxes, we got like crazy packing right now because tomorrow we move out and we pretty much we're moving to Yokohama tomorrow. So we leave. When do we have to be out of this place? Like finished, cleaned, and everything. We officially get the keys for the new place in Yokohama tomorrow. And then we have the moving company coming tomorrow morning, and I'm helping them, and then everything's getting moved to our new place. And then we have to be out of here by the 20-something?
What?
By the end of the month, right? Yeah, so then we'll just come back and clean everything up. So, anyways, I just wanted to do a live stream and just like talk to you guys and see if any of you guys had any questions or anything. I'm just trying to work out how do I get into the chat through the mobile. I've never live streamed through the mobile before, so this is kind of interesting and new. But yeah, we have like boxes absolutely everywhere, all through here, all out through here, and we've pretty much packed out the entire kitchen. And then afterwards, we've got to I've got to completely pack down everything in here, which will be really fast. Like, turn off my server, which means the public Minecraft server will go down for anyone who uses that for like till the 21st too. So sorry guys, Minecraft server will be down till the 21st, till the new internet gets switched on at the new place. I'm just going to quickly check that this live stream is actually working on the main page. Because yeah, everyone's been having issues going live on YouTube today. So I'm not the only one. You can take over for a sec, babe.
Hi.
I can't see the chat. How do I get the chat up? Like, you push that button, and I just click.
Super chat.
Oh, there it is.
Hi, Josh.
Hey,
Anthony.
Josh Keen's there.
I have to have some Smirnoff. Wait, did I say it right?
Smirnoff? Yeah.
I didn't say
Smirnoff is correct, yeah.
Smirnoff 잖아,
How did you pronounce it?
Smirnoff.
Smirnoff?
Smirnoff.
Smirnoff? Smirnoff? It's Smirnoff. Well, that's how we pronounce it in Australia, at least.
In Japanese, we call it Smirnoff Ice.
Smirnoff Ice?
Smirnoff Ice. Smirnoff.
Smirnoff nani?
Smirnoff. Smirnoff.
Oh, okay. So it's just the katakana for Smirnoff. Cool.
You don't have an R there, though. Oh, you... Oh,
yeah, there is. There's a Smirnoff. Smir?
It's noff.
There's no D in there. There's no D in there.
Yeah,
So
there's
everyone,
no D.
well, everyone in Australia pronounces it as Smirnoff like there's a D.
Good luck in the morning moving. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Oh, look at the
Oh
thumbnail.
my god, look at that awesome, wow, that's embarrassing.
Okay, it's working.
This is like Inception right here. Okay, cool. Well, I tested that that's working, so that's good.
Oh, this is the height difference we have. No. Just put it late. Yep.
This is how short my wife is. Hey, konbanwa, and good luck with the move. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, we're kind of stressing. There's a lot to get done.
We're not stressing.
Maybe a bit.
You are.
The only thing that sucks about this is now I don't have anything to put the phone on a tripod.
What is the tip thing?
So yeah, if you guys just joined, the live streaming is like completely stuffed on YouTube for using like any like, yeah. So we are moving to Yokohama, and we got this awesome new place. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll be filming it all tomorrow. We moved to this like amazing two-story proper house. It has a backyard, so I need to find where to buy a lawnmower here in Japan and all that weird kind of stuff. We're moving to Yokohama because much bigger place. The rent is the same price, and we can't buy a house yet because I have to be a permanent resident before I can do that. So until my visa in the next 2 years, I can change to a permanent resident. So then we can go buy a house. But we're moving to Yokohama because cars, more space, more places. Like, yeah, the current apartment we have is just in like a complex, so you don't get a car park. You have to deal with neighbors that are like always annoying you and all that kind of jazz. So we're just moving to a proper house with a backyard and all that stuff, which means I'll be able to do a lot more like filming. We've got so much space in the new place. It's 2 stories. There's a whole heap of rooms upstairs, even an entire like traditional Japanese room. And that's going to be the studio. So will you get cheaper tires? Well, I mean, tires in Japan are quite cheap, but yeah, maybe we will get cheaper tires like the Yokohama brand tires because we're in Yokohama,
10
right?
minutes away from our garage now. Well, not
No,
10
he's
minutes.
making a joke because we're gonna move to Yokohama,
Oh,
and one of the biggest tire brands is Yokohama.
Sorry.
But yeah, I actually do get a really good price on Yokohama tires here because of Oko-chan at Yoshio Factory. Pictures of the new place, guys. You're gonna have to wait till lol bad joke. Yeah, it's totally a dad joke. That guy must have a kid. What was I saying? New place. You'll have to wait to see the next vlog. It'll be up Monday night, and I'll do a full tour of the new place before we like fill it with all our stuff. Will rent be more or less with the new place? Actually, it's going to be the same. It's not the country. It's more of Yokohama's just outside of the city, right? Okay.
It's fine. Huh?
Okay.
Outside of the city?
Yeah.
We're actually not going that far.
It's not like too far out of the city. It's only like an extra 4 or 5 stations from where we are now, so it'll take us probably like an extra 20 minutes by train. We're moving definitely further away from the train station, but the price of rent is exactly the same, like where we are now. There's really like no difference in cost. The only thing is we get way more space, a much bigger, proper house with a proper backyard. It's actually really rare to find a place. Suburb, more space, same cost is nice, yeah.
Found the nicest real estate people.
Yeah. Actually, that's really interesting. The real estate agent that helped us find this place, his father-in-law was the head engineer for HKS, like back in the 90s and the early 2000s. So that's kind of cool, and he's going to introduce me to him, so that'd be an awesome like thing to chat to.
You don't need this anymore.
We don't need the bubble wrap anymore?
No. I can wrap you up with this.
No. Need to wrap you up with that. You're always like accident prone and hurting yourself. Is there anything else we need to pack in these small boxes? If you guys have any questions about like moving or living in Tokyo, now's a good time to ask them, by the way, and I'll reply. That's fine. How about I just take this box up and we use it in case we have to. I'm just gonna pop out the chat so that on my laptop so that I don't miss any chats because the phone just disappears all the time. Are you using a moving company? Yes, we are moving, using a thing. You got a cold, bro? Yes, I do have a cold. It sucks because it's like
bad boy.
supposed to be what? Spring here, going into summer.
No, it's raining season right now. It's
No,
June.
but it's either summer or spring. Which one?
No, we just call it the raining season. It's not spring or summer. It's rainy season.
Okay, there you go. Apparently, it's nothing but rainy season right now.
There's a word for it. So you.
Yeah, but it's still considered summer though, right? Or spring. End of spring, early summer. No.
I mean, put it in spring, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Same shirt as the latest vid. Where did you get it? Need one. Oh, I don't wear this shirt and not wash it. This was actually like, yeah, that's a coincidence. But I got this shirt off Redbubble. It was a little bit pricey, but totally worth it.
Didn't get that. We should show that to them. Traditional.
Yeah, we had actually one of our neighbors here. She's this really lovely old lady.
Goto-san.
Her name's Goto-san, and who is it? Her family member makes
Her
these.
mom
Her mum.
owns ryokans, which is like those onsen places we went to.
Yeah, and anyways, this is like all handmade, like tea drinking cup. It's kind of cool. Thanks for vlogging then. Love the Tome and the workshop stuff. Yeah, Tome's an awesome place. I need to go hang out with those guys more at the events they go to. They've invited me to go and hang out with all that kind of stuff. So we'll do that once we're moved and settled into the new place. I'll be able to drive around and go to heaps of events and all that jazz, which will be really good. Trying to pack this up. Actually, I do need bubble wrap for this, babe. What are you guys all doing awake? Like, are you guys all from Australia or America, US? Tell us where you're from.
America, they already ate something. If you're on the east side, it's
Yeah, well, if it's in the east side, it'd be like,
it's 9.
nah, 7, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh, no, it's actually about to hit 8.
Yeah.
Let's wrap that up in some bubble wrap and pack that in so it doesn't get broken. Brisbane, Australia. Oh, okay, so it's like 11 p.m. in Brisbane right now. So, since you guys are here on the live stream, I got some exciting stuff to tell you that you normally wouldn't find out. But I have another business trip to Australia from the 8th to the 14th of July. So that's coming up next month. I'll be at another drift event. So that'll be sick. And you'll get to see the car that we're building for Oka-chan from Yoshio Factory when he comes out for Drift Matsuri. Yes, I'm really excited because I'm going to actually have like my own space to work on my car at the new place. So that's going to be great. There's a lot of vlogs coming. I'm working on that too. I got to obviously put my new coilovers in it and do a bunch of stuff. You're from the north side of Brizzy, right? Yeah. So I pretty much, I was actually born and like kind of lived in Mount Isa for like the first 7-8 years of my life. And then after that, my family, we all made the big move into Brisbane. And then ever since pretty much we moved to Brisbane, I've always lived on the north side. Yep.
Thank you.
I'll just use this, babe. It's okay. That makes like a heap load of annoying noise.
I like this.
You just like using the tape gun, but that's OG stuff, so you can't use all that.
Hey.
Yeah, so like for the last few days, I've been really actually sick. I caught a cold, just started recovering from it, and had to do a night shift. You may have noticed from my last vlog, I was actually sounded probably a little bit like I had a cold as well. Because this is paper and it breaks really easily, so
Yeah,
I'm
but
double
you
it.
only have plastic bags in it.
And the mugs and stuff.
That's
So I just don't
fine.
want it opening up. Because I don't want that stuff to break.
It's fine. You're not. If you keep that like that, you're not gonna let me ride on it.
I'm not going to do the whole thing. We have to wrap this up.
No, don't wrap it up. Just get rid of that.
You sure? No, I
Yes.
want to keep it.
Babe,
This
you
is-
can't say that, and then it's gonna come out like 2 years later again.
No, we can use it for something special, for like
No.
our wedding anniversary or something. Like
I don't
eventually,
wanna
finally.
drink. No.
It was pretty cheap though, hey. The
Blech.
place gave us. So
No.
when we got married, right, the wedding venue gave us a couple bottles of this really cheap champagne, and they put a sticker on it that says like, you know, happy wedding. it's actually in like Chinglish. It's hilarious. Sam and Mayumi, happy wedding. Like, who the frick says that? Happy wedding. Next time we go to a wedding, babe, I'm just gonna be like, happy wedding to the
Maybe that's
bridegroom.
pretty normal in Japan.
No, they just say congratulations like everywhere else in the world.
Yeah, but in Japan you say happy wedding.
Really? English? No, you say merito desho.
There's even a song. Happy wedding.
Happy wedding, ne?
By
Omoshiroi.
Morning Musume.
That's dodgy. That cracks me up because it's not correct English. But anyways, so yeah, in like 3 months we've been married for a full 2 years, babe.
It was like 20.
Can we just keep this, because I feel like if for some reason I ever forget our wedding anniversary date, I'll just always look
You've
at the front of
already
this
done
bottle.
that. The other day you said our anniversary was a 9/11, eh?
9/11, but it's 9/12.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not 9/11.
True story. The day that we got married, we all got woken up to a really severe, crazy earthquake here in Japan. So it was kind of crazy, but also like special in a way, right?
Everyone was messaging me like, May, your wedding is shaking or something. I don't know.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was still cool.
Your dad experienced it for the first time.
Yeah, actually, my parents all experienced. My family experienced an earthquake for the first time because Australia doesn't get them.
Do you want to try this? This is
Not now.
Essen's
Not
potato.
until I can taste them.
Okay, well, I'm done with this room.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move into the other room and start packing all the tech stuff, like the Xbox and everything. So I might pick you guys up and take you with me into what I kind of call like the studio room, I guess.
That just became like all junk and stuff.
That just kind of got full of junk because we have like no space in this house and we had to just fill it up with all of our equipment. So a little bit of info for you guys. I shoot with a Canon 6D, which is a full frame camera, with pretty much any of my like pro stuff. So any like really nice videos you see me do that aren't vlog style will all be shot with that. And I pretty much use that for like any other production TV stuff that I do as well, like any freelance work and all that kind of jazz. I'm really sorry if the coughing's like bothering you guys.
Do you want to sit for
Huh? No.
Please.
Like it's not hurting. Will it stop me from coughing?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. And can you bring in a couple of those big boxes? And I've got the tape here, I just need the big boxes.
Yeah.
I think I thought.
Do you want a big box?
Do I want a big box? Yeah, 2 of those. I'll probably need 2 of them to like start fitting everything in. So, another thing I want. Can you buy stuff from Yahoo for customers and ship to Australia? Hey Anthony, yes, that's exactly what my company Otaku Garage does. So you can just jump to my website otakugarage.com.au. Under services, you'll see an option there for Yahoo auctions, and you can click on that, fill out the form, put in there the link or the thing that you want, and then it'll shoot me like a special email with all the information there, and then I can get you prices and email you back and let you know. And yeah, we do the whole Yahoo auction service, but you need to go to the website to fill that out. Merry wedding day. Mad on west side. Any friends helping you? No, we're not. We don't really actually have any friends helping us because we're moving on a Friday, so everyone's at work. The iPhone here under the TV. Oh wow, this is like, holy crap. I think the battery's exploding in this.
Yeah. I told you that before. You didn't listen to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap! The iPhone's like expanding. Look at it. It's like the battery's exploding in it. That's insane. Look at it all split here and opening up. Holy crap. This wasn't like this last week. I looked at it. I don't think this is going to work anymore. Okay, well, before this iPhone just expanded and blew up, it's my sub counter. So it would give me live subs, like sub counts on everything pretty much with my channel. But wow, it's not working right now, obviously, because the whole iPhone has expanded and the screen has popped out of its case. This was just one of my really old first phones. That's insane. I'm actually really concerned about that, because if that exploded, the whole place would have burned down, because when these LiPo batteries blow up, they detonate and burn at like 3,000 degrees Celsius. I'll just leave the phone off, and hopefully that'll recover. Really? I don't remember you saying that. Do you have the bubble wrap still? Can you bring that roll in here? I need to wrap up the Xbox and all that stuff here. So, what was I saying? My phone's done that as well. Still works fine. I'll do all this, babe. Thank you. Arigato. So, once we get to the new place, the Japanese traditional room with the tatami mats and all that other stuff is going to be my studio for live streaming and all that stuff. And if you guys have been on the channel for a while, you know that I normally, previously, I didn't do just vlogs. I used to do a series called Talk Nerdy to Me, Japan 101, and all that kind of stuff, right? I'm going to be starting that all again once we're at the new place. And the reason for that is because I'll have a proper studio. Talk Nerdy to Me isn't going to be a pre-recorded thing anymore. It's actually going to be a live stream. It's going to be a 1-hour live stream, kind of like a talk show kind of thing, where we just talk about all the cool latest stuff that's out and, like, you know, all that kind of nerdy, fun stuff, you know, that we're all passionate about. As well, cars and everything. I've said this before, Talk Nerdy to Me is a series just where I get to talk to you guys about anything that I'm passionate about, because that's what it means to, I guess, be a nerd about something, right? You're just really passionate about it. It doesn't mean like you're just only non-stop like into geeky stuff like computers or games or anything like that. It's like a pretty broad word. Do you guys sleep on the floor? I did when I was in Japan. No, we have a proper bed. But when it comes to like when you stay at hotels, traditional hotels and stuff here in Japan, you you can opt for the option of having a proper bed, or you can have the futon on the floor option. Holy moly! I can't believe how bad that is.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
When did you notice it?
last week,
Yeah.
because it went off.
What do you mean, like turned off,
Yeah.
and you turned it back on?
No.
Mm.
Well, I thought it was off.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've seen the MacBook Airs do that.
Yeah, MacBook Airs do that. It's
Same
really
thing.
weird. This is my vlogging setup. I use a little
Crap.
Monofroto tripod with a
Maybe.
Rode Video Mic Pro. Manfrotto, that's how you pronounce it. Sorry. Let me bring the screen back up so I can see the chat. I've kind of just got the phone sitting on my laptop here. Are you in Japan right now, Mikey? How cool would a 180SX engine swap with an R35 GTR 1000 HP or a Ford Barra swap? Yeah, it'd be sick to do stuff like that. I can't wait to do that kind of stuff with you guys in the future. No, it's really hot. It's so weird the weather right now because it's rainy season. It's really freezing early in the morning or late at night. But then during the day it's like 30 degrees. It's crazy. It's networking. Alright, cool. Got to wrap the old Xbox up in some bubble wrap. What degree did I do in university? Believe it or not, I never went to university. I am a high school dropout. I finished and left school in grade 10. I am completely self-taught. And mainly because, like, my profession, I wanted to get into network engineering and, like, network administration and infrastructure, pretty much just IT in general. And really, I really saw a really big trend in the IT industry where people didn't need degrees. And it seemed like all employers wanted to hire you was experience over a uni degree in the IT industry in Australia. So I left grade 10. I left school at grade 10 instead of 12, and I pretty much just started working as like a junior position, like an internship kind of thing, as a junior network administrator. And then my career, like with more experience, just progressed from there. By the time I was 18, 19, I was pretty much a full-fledged network engineer, earning really good money, way more money than what anyone would earn straight out of uni. So it worked out really well for me. I was pretty much kick-started my career really quickly doing it that way. Obviously, that's not something I recommend for anyone. If you're at university, man, like study hard, do your best, try to finish it. But university just wasn't my thing, so it didn't work well for me. In saying that, though, I do want to go to like uni later in the future. And I want to study like a bunch of stuff about like time continuum, space travel, and wormhole theology and all that kind of stuff. I think that's kind of cool.
You won't finish that in university, though.
Yeah, I know. It's like you got to do like a full crazy doctorate, professorate, and all this nuts. It's like a freaking 30-year process. But I just want to learn about it. I think it's cool. We'll see what happens. Tell us more about Drift Matsuri. I'm so pumped. Yeah, man. So Drift Matsuri is going to be amazing. My wife, obviously Mei-chan's going to be there. She's going to be like the main translator for Oka-chan. So me and her will kind of be looking after communicating with him and everyone else. The connection's bad? Really? I'm sorry, guys. Let me know. Yeah. It's fine with you? Okay, that's good. Connection's good here. Okay, cool. Maybe it's just that one person has a bad connection and they're seeing like a really blurry picture. What were we talking about before someone said the bad connection? Tell us more about Drift Matsuri. So Drift Matsuri is in October. Queensland Raceway at obviously in Australia. I'll be there. Oka-chan's going to be there. He's going to be driving a special car we're building. And then May's going to be there. She'll be like the main translator. I'll also be helping as well. But yeah, pretty much I'll be driving. Oka-chan will be driving. Otaku Garage is going to be there with a full like Yashio factory stand. Stand. I got to stop pronouncing Yashio incorrectly. I pronounce it with an O, Yoshio, by accident. Pretty much it's just going to be an awesome event because Oka-chan's going to be there driving and showing everyone, hanging out with everyone. There's not going to be any fees for like signatures, autographs, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, I'll give you a ride along. I don't know if I'll be as good as like all the other people there, but yeah, sure, I don't mind giving you a free like passenger run. Just make sure you bring a helmet, and then just whenever you see me, come up, tell me who you are, and I'll give you a ride. You won't miss me. I'll be driving the 34. Or the 180, the 200 SX, that because that'll be finished by then too. Yeah, man. No worries at all. I don't mind giving anyone and everyone a passenger run. Unless I'm like really concentrating on trying to learn, then I won't let anyone come with me. Because it kind of distracts you and like it adds weight to that side of the car, makes the car kind of feel differently. I mean, not that badly, but it does add up. As well as like when someone's there, that you're always like talking and interacting with them, and you also feel like you want to kind of show off. And that makes you more inclined to make more mistakes, and then you end up looking like even worse than you do. Did you have 10 attempts at the live stream? The live stream showed in my notification 10 times. Yes, that sounds about right. Looks like everyone today on YouTube is having issues going live using their MacBook, so that's why I'm using the phone right now. But one really cool thing about Oka-chan coming for Drift Matsuri is we're doing actually a very special event after Drift Matsuri on the Tuesday. So it finishes Sunday, Monday day off, Tuesday we're back at Queensland Raceways at Short Track doing a very special, only 15 people will be allowed, one-on-one training sessions with Oka-chan. So you come with your car, he will sit down, give you training pointers, watch how you do and all that stuff. So we're only opening that up to 15 people. We'll release tickets with prices and stuff like that. From what I do know that I can tell you is that it's probably going to be around $350 a ticket. You get to pretty much have, I think it's going to be like 6 hours roughly, like the whole half of a day. So from like noon all the way till probably like 7 p.m. roughly, I think. We still need to work out the exact time. It'll probably be $350 a ticket, and there's only going to be 15 spots. So it's going to be really cool. Get some one-on-one training from a D1 competitive driver here in Japan. It'll be pretty much a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, yeah, we'll be opening up tickets for that and having all that kind of stuff come out on the Otaku Garage website later on, probably closer to the event once the tickets for Drift Matsuri are finished and sold out. So that way we don't, like, clash with the main event or anything like that.
Is this your writing?
Yeah. That was, like, my very first, like, oh, hang on, that's when I did Japanese classes. That's how old that book is. I did that with Fiona-san. May's going through like the book cabinet behind us. I need to actually start packing. This is terrible. What?
With all the words here.
So.
With all the words here.
Ononoko.
You asked your teacher how to say
No, she said that.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Well, actually, no. I wanted to know that so that I could say I only like girls, not boys, because when Japanese gay guys hit on me, I wanted to say that I knew, like, I wanted to say I only like girls. Seriously, it's actually, like, really intimidating when you're walking through, like, Harajuku and they try, like, asking you out and stuff. It's weird. Bubble wrap. Baby, someone's typing Japanese here. And I really struggle reading, like, Japanese kanji, so I can read that. That's like E. A86. Mohammed.
私と関係ない。これは最初の Initial D から
Yeah, the initial D. Wataru.
わかる
I think he means
Miara
wakaru.
A86.
Yeah. This is the initial D shirt. Just type in Romaji if you want to talk to me in Japanese. I can't read the kanji or hiragana. All
Do
of them.
you want to put it in here?
Let's just check if there's anything inside it. Yes, keep it. Put it in there. Just throw it in.
Just like this.
Yes, Daigaku is coming. There will be a vlog about Daigaku. Don't worry, that's coming very soon because after the move, I'll have my car parked, my car back, everything. So I'll be going to Daigaku regularly and vlogging heaps there. Daigaku is a really famous car park where everyone just goes and hangs out with their cool cars. I've shown it to you before. I haven't been able to take you there yet, so you don't know. Can you please make a vlog? Oh, I already read that. Daigaku, woo! Yeah, Daigaku, I'm pretty pumped for that because I've got heaps of friends that we're going to go do mountain runs in Tochigi and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be sweet. That's for that, so put it inside the helmet. That's part of the Skull Candy insert. I need this. I really struggle. Where are you moving to? I'm moving to Yokohama, which is pretty much we're just moving because we want a bigger house,
Giveaway.
car parks and everything. Yeah. I have 3 Otaku Garage snapback hats here right now. 4? I have 4? Oh, I want to keep one. I have 3 snapbacks. Should I do a giveaway? Should I give them out and ship them to people for free? What do you guys think? Should I do a giveaway? Do you guys want those snapbacks? Let's see what the response is.
No, I don't want it.
Is being guy a big deal in Japan? Is being gay a big deal in Japan? I think is what he meant. No. Being gay in Japan's not a big deal. It's pretty normal. Like, honestly, like, especially around, like, Shibuya. Shibuya, they allow gay marriage and stuff.
Even
They do gay pride things and stuff like that, but, like...
more than gay people, I think we have more than this.
More lesbians, actually, yeah, I would agree. Well, gay people are lesbians, babe.
I know, but
You just mean guy couples,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
There are so many girl couples here in Japan. Like, especially, you see them all come out during the Matsuri, spring Matsuri, summer Matsuri festivals. And you'll see, like, them... You won't even know that, like, they're a girl, right? Because they dress up so much like a boy. But you notice because when they're wearing the yukata, and what's the thing that the guy wears? They're both yukatas, right? But there's just the guy one and the girl one. And then when you see them up close, you realize that it's actually a guy and a girl. So they do the whole men, like, yukata, the woman yukata, like when you see an anime where they're, like, all dressed up. And some people think it looks like a kimono, but that's the winter version. It's completely different. Anyways, and yeah, they do, like, the whole, like, Matsuri festival things and watch the fireworks together. And you see lots of lesbian couples. But, like, yeah, it's hard because, like, I mean, like, I know plenty of like, I actually have a lot of gay friends actually here in Japan. But, like, from, like, me personally, like, that's totally fine. They can do whatever they want to do with their life. There's free will, and that's, you know, what they choose to do with it. But when there's, like, people that, you know, like guys or something, they come up to me and they, like, oh, you know, I don't care that you're not into me. I still want to try and make you into me. Like, you know, like those pushy type. That's when I think it's not alright, you know, like, and because if I did that to a girl, like, that's sexual harassment, right? And I could go and get charged for that and locked up. But, like, if a guy comes up to me who's gay and he's like, hey man, you look good, like, you want to go out with me? And I'm like, no man, I'm not interested. And then they keep, like, stalking you and harassing you and start going off at you and all this stuff, like, that's not on. Anyways, I know, like, how did we get to that topic? Ugh, that was a bit of a, like, scary topic to talk about. Love a hat, please.
Later, you're like,
Yes, please, for the giveaway. Is that people who mod classic Japanese car like early GTs and Datsuns? I'm not sure what that question was in regards to. Does that happen often? I've had it happen to me a few times. Quite a few times, actually. Yeah. It's not a nice feeling.
it's funny because I get hit by lesbians too.
Yeah, I guess because there's so many more people, like Japan, right? There's 22 million people that live alone in Tokyo. That's the entire population of Australia. So, except Australians spread out over the entire, like, continent, right? If you are, And if you're in Tokyo, that's 22 million people crammed into a tiny space, right? So per capita, the percentage of like, you know, all these different types of individuals and people and how they identify themselves and stuff, there's a lot, you'll see a lot more of them because they're crammed in such a low, like a small place like Japan. So everyone's like, oh, there's so many of this type of people there and there's so many of these here in Japan. But it's actually not true. If the population was the same in the country that you're from, they do the whole like per capita statistic. And per capita in Japan, it's identical to anywhere else. It's just everyone's more crammed and closer together, so you're frequently seeing it more often. Everyone's like, oh crap, gay people hit on you. Oh man. Anyways, let's move away from that topic because that's just weird. Like, we don't need to talk about that. Is there a community in Japan of people who modify early Japanese cars? Yeah, totally, man. Like, there's a huge community of people that build and modify those, like, original Datsuns and all that kind of cool stuff. Like, that's a huge thing. Like, obviously, my videos on Koshikubi-san, like, that's all he does is, like, restore all those old cars and build new cars and L-series Datsuns, engines, and all that jazz. That's exactly what he does. Aircon, so it gets colder in here? Yeah, one sec, I'll just do that. Alright, pack up the soldering station now. So some of you guys may have seen this in the background in my videos. And I do a lot of like electronic repairs and stuff here in Japan. Yo, first time I've made it to a live stream. Time zones. Oh, tell me about it, man. Time zones are hectic hard when you've got like a fan base in America and Australia and Japan. One sec, gotta go under the table. I'm back. It takes you 5 hours to pack If it takes you 5 hours to pack everything up, I'll take you 10 as long if you're talking to us. That's true. Yeah, that's true. It's definitely taking me longer to talk to you guys and pack at the same time. Luckily, my wife has a lot of grace for me. Love you, babe. Arigato.
You're lucky that you have like a packing professional at home.
Yeah, that's true. May's really good at packing because she moved around lots. That's why she knows so many languages. Wait, that's your wife? Yes, that's my wife. Wait, Sam's married? Yes, I have a wedding ring on.
That's funny.
I may look young. Everyone thinks I'm like really young, but I'm actually, I'm like 30 in like 2.5 years. So I'm 27, I turned 28 on 11/11, the 11th of November, and then, wow. And practically at the end of this year too, like, wow, in like 2 years I'll be 30.
You're having a kid.
Wait, what? That. Maybe we'll have a baby soon. We'll see how things go. Babe, damn, there's like some more people here in Japanese. I can't read hiragana and kanji, so please use romaji when talking to me in Japanese. I think they're just saying hey.
Huh?
I can't.
It's just a name.
No, kore.
Oh, you don't know about those? Okay, babe.
No, there's.
You need to go to Nikonama.
Nikonama. I have another one of these.
Japanese.
Got to go to sleep. No worries, Mikey. Have a good one. And if you're at the Drift event, the morning session, I think it's the 12th of July, come out and say hey, tell me who you are, and I'll throw you in the car. And you can have a passenger run. Do you know any good ways to learn how to build engines? I remember seeing your comment asking if you can, I think it was you asking if you can just become like a full-time engine builder as a job. Learning to do engine building is literally just go do your mechanics apprenticeship. They teach you all that kind of stuff. And then from there, then if you just want to focus on building engines, you need to find a mechanic workshop that does a lot of engine builds, something like what we do at Otaku Garage or like, you know, anything like that. And then you just literally need to spend time. But honestly, if you just like went down to a local engine builder and you just said, hey, I want to do some free work experience, and just offered him to like just literally to just sweep the floors, and help him out on the weekends or something like that, I'm sure he would have no problem in teaching you how to build like an engine. Honestly, like if some young person came down to me while I was at Otaku Garage or at my workshop, and he came in and he was dressed nicely and showed me an initiative, and like showed me that he really wanted to just like learn something from me, I would literally just be like, yeah man, come in, help me out, like just watch everything I do and do as I say. Like I would have no problem with that, and I'm sure everyone else wouldn't mind that too. Oh babe, that's a completely totally Japanese person. To be honest, English isn't understood, but it's been seen. This was written with translation. What's his name? Did you read what his name said? Samu-chan. Samon-chan. Samon channel. ありがとう。英語難しいでしょ？でも俺は日本語超難しい。そうごめんなさいね。What cars does he own? Keep working. The guys will answer. He just did the emoji. かな? Nah. All of that stuff, that's okay. We can literally pack more stuff in. Actually, can I hand you some stuff to put in there?
What? This is
Gonna get taped. Yeah, that's fine. 全然大丈夫。
じゃあこれはここに入れるよ。
いいよ。So do you guys want to learn some basic Japanese? Who here doesn't know how to introduce themselves in Japanese yet? Like who doesn't know how to say, hi, my name is Sam, or whatever your name is. Nice to meet you. Who here wants to learn how to say that? Let's start with something basic while we're doing this. Just wait till some comments come in. I'm gonna have to redo that sub counter with the Raspberry Pi. I'm so disappointed that died. That phone blew up.
What did you expect? It's an iPhone.
Oh, someone Super Shark Gaming. Watashi wa something. Namae Brandon desu. So. That's pretty good, but watashi wa is kind of girly. Most girls would say that when they're referring to themselves. So you want to say boku, which is like normally what the boy says. Boku or ore. Ore is kind of old-fashioned, but boku is more correct. So you'd say boku wa Oh, well, first, really, you need to start with hajimemashite. Boku wa namae wa boku no namae wa Samu desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So, first word you need to say is hajimemashite. Hajimemashite. It's a really hard word to slow down. Hajimemashite. Boku no namae wa, and then your name, desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Man. Alright, I need the remote into the server and shut it down.
What are you wearing tomorrow?
Clothes?
Just wear this
What is
black
it?
shirt.
Just the black one? No, I'll wear the HKS shirts right there. So I need to remote in real quickly. Remote desktop. So I'm shutting down the Minecraft server now. So if any of you guys use my public Minecraft server, it won't be active for till after the 21st. Then we get our internet turned on at our new place, and I'll have the Minecraft server up and running again. So maybe once it's back up and running, I'll do a video and a live stream maybe, and we can all meet and play some Minecraft together. I think that'll be pretty cool, don't you think? Yeah, we're gonna get way faster internet, and you guys don't know how fast our internet is here. I get 1 gigabit a second up and down in this apartment, and we're about to get, what'd they say, double or
A little bit more,
so 1.3 to 1.5 gigabit a second at our new place. How cool is that? And I'm really sorry for anyone in Australia who has crap internet, but yeah, Japan internet is incredible and so fast. I love it. That's why I host so many servers and stuff from home. I have a server under this desk and a server there, and yeah, I do heaps of weird stuff with hosting and stuff. Let me just shut down this server so I can power it off and start unplugging everything. Is it gonna let me get there? I guess not. I'll use command prompt then. Shutdown, space dash. Windows will shut down, yes. I've only got 4 meg copper here in the jungle. Yeah, it is Australia or like anywhere that has like not fiber internet. I really feel for you guys because it is such a difference going from fiber back to copper. Like whenever I visit Australia and I'm at my parents' house, I literally suffer. There, it's like 10 meg down, 1 megabit up, and that is so slow. It is completely unbearable for me. Luckily though, at the workshop at Otaku Garage, we have fiber there, so we have like 200 meg up and down. But even then, I'm used to 1 gig up and down, so that's still really slow.
I want to be done. Like, I mean, if you're gonna do.
Yep, I'm doing all of this.
That, then I think we're done.
We're done? Oh, hang on. What's out in the cupboard outside?
The PJ.
No, like the bags, the travel bags and stuff. And then there's just that old white R33 bumper, right?
Anyone want that?
Yeah, we'll do a free giveaway for that R33 bumper and you can take it. Alright, babe, do you want to just...
Where did you put that on?
lean it against the wall?
Oh, whoa, that TV was so loud. I mean, the server was so loud.
Yeah, I know. The
It's
server's
so
off now.
quiet.
I know. Recently got NBN, 100 megabits down and 50 up. That is such a big improvement on copper ADSL.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Hey dude, how do I contact you when I visit Japan this July or August? Would be cool to grab a beer/coffee and talk JD and car culture. Hey Jordan, best way to contact me would just be to message me through YouTube or like DM my Instagram account. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, there's something wrong with you. You should be following me. Let me put my account in. Abstract Studios _official. Follow me on Instagram. It's just Abstract Studios, no space, _official. And yeah, you can just send me a DM there and I'll reply to you and yeah, we can hang out. I got no problem with that. Like if any of you guys come to Japan and you want to like just meet me, totally open to that. Just give me plenty of notice, message me and I'll let you know if it works with my schedule and yeah, we can grab a coffee. I'll take you even for a drive in the 33.4 or something. Yeah, we can do that kind of stuff. I got no problem with that. I really love showing people around. But just be prepared to be like on the vlog kind of thing, you know? Because yeah, I'll throw you on the vlog if I'm filming while like I'm hanging out with you or something. I need to eject USB device. Let's do that. So much dust collects on electronics once it sits for a while, hey. The bath comes in so a broadcast can be seen. If it comes out, it's seen. I'm not sure what English... I think you should stick to... What was his name again? Samanちゃん。サマンチャンネル、日本語大丈夫話する。この英語超変。めっちゃ変英語。今、多分 Google Translate でしょ？そうだから日本語話する大丈夫。奥さんトランスレートします。 お元気ですか？もちろんいつも元気。でも今はちょっと風邪ね。I've got a cold right now, so I'm a bit sick. Hey, I'm actually working on a t-shirt company, and I just started out. I've got my own website, and it's still in the works, but you can give me a shout out. It's called Team FRZ. Hey guys, hopefully that website isn't got like, I hope it's legit. But yeah, maybe go check out his stuff. That's kind of cool. Also, in the future, I'll be doing like a full, like, you know, like clothing brand and stuff, so you guys will be able to buy stuff, but that's way in the future. Like, honestly, my goal is totally to just, like, just build this channel up so much so that I can literally just, like, run around and do heaps of stuff all the time, do daily vlogging, daily videos, and really give you guys, like, an insider, like, view of all these, like, cool JDM, like, original like guys that work here in Japan that have been building cars for ages. Some cool exciting stuff I can tell you guys is we've been able, through some connections of friends and stuff, to really make a really good relationship with Nakai-san from RWB, as well as Liberty Walk, and oh my gosh, I completely forgot his name. Kato-san. So we've actually already got meetings and stuff planned to go meet with them and talk. And Kato-san's actually amazing, and he's really totally open to me going down there and vlogging and just hanging out with him and showing you guys some cool insider stuff. So there'll be some cool things happening there, as well as just like more awesome stuff. Like obviously I'm going to be filming and vlogging with Oka-chan from Yashio Factory. He's going to be getting his BRZ or GT86 ready for next year's auto salon. He's going to be doing a full SR20 swap on it, like, so I'll be able to vlog a whole series of that. There's just so much cool stuff happening. So yeah, like, my goal is to just do this like full time, make awesome content for you guys, provide things for you like shirts and all that kind of stuff, and just like make like this huge awesome family, you know. Have you seen Wasabi Cars, an Aussie in Japan vlogging on older Japanese cars? Yeah, I've seen his stuff. I haven't, like, I don't think I'm one of his subscribers, but yeah, I think I've seen one of his videos or two. Give me a sec. I'm gonna actually pack some stuff for a little bit, and then I'll come back to answering your questions. So just fill up the chat with some questions, and I'll come back to that in a sec. Okay, Xbox mic and stuff is good there. Pack some of this stuff up. I was wondering why this plug wasn't coming out before, and then I remember Japan, you got to twist the plug and then pull it out. Keep forgetting that. 終わり？いいよ。じゃあ、ありがとう。最高。じゃあ、おやすみ。おやすみじゃない。明日仕事じゃないでしょ？仕事じゃない。ね。行きたくない。Yes, SR20 RWB Porsche. That would be a funny thing. I'll ask him if he wants to do that. I reckon he'd kind of laugh and look at me like I'm stupid if I... That'll be a funny question to ask him though. Nakai-san would laugh at that so hard. But also call me an idiot at the same time. Baka da yo!
Wait, does that mean we don't have internet?
No, we have internet. I'm live streaming right now. Yeah, no, I'm not unplugging the router. The router will stay plugged in no matter what. And then when it's like final stages and I finish the live stream, I'll disconnect the router and pack that up.
We didn't set up the server as the...
No, this is the router. This has always just been the router, yeah. I won't set up a PFSense router until...
So you know what to do tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
You just plug it out and leave the white thing just there.
The cable?
Yeah.
No, I'm taking the cable. I just leave everything up to the wall, right?
Wherever you're connecting to. Oh, there's no white.
No, there's just a plug that goes in the wall there, so I just disconnect that, right? The fiber, I just unplug the fiber.
I wasn't there when the setup was.
It's okay, I'll just take it with us because we don't have to be out of here till the end of the month, and if the guy says we're supposed to leave that here, we'll take it back when we come back to clean the whole house.
No, because on the 21st, this will stop working.
Yeah, I know, but still, I can bring the cable back if it's meant to stay here. That's what I'm saying. Starting a convo, the Ferrari costs 1.2 million. V8 swaps make them lose their mind. Yes, 99% of all Japanese car enthusiasts hate anyone who puts an LS in in a Japanese car. Absolutely hate. It's actually a very common conversation whenever you're like at a car meet here. Everyone's like showing everyone pictures of LS swapped S chassis and stuff, and they're all literally just laughing and saying like "baka gaijin," stupid foreigners for doing something silly. But at the same time, you know, they say that, right? But like if you were there at the car meet with that car, they would totally respect you and your decision to do that because that's your property, that's your car. But like it's just like an ongoing joke thing, you know what I mean? Where they get together and just kind of laugh about the strange things that foreigners do to Nissans, because to them it just seems so stupid to put a V8 LS motor in a Nissan car, because it just changes the handling and all that stuff, and everyone's like, why would you do that? Like that just seems really like silly to them to put something like that in there and change the whole dynamics of the car, because that then takes everything special about the car away from it. So yeah. But imagine what an SR20 and a Porsche would do. See, I wouldn't even know how you'd have to do that, because Porsches are rear-wheel drive engines, so you would probably have to get a GTI R front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Well, no, you just get a front-wheel drive SR20 DET with a front-wheel drive gearbox and somehow mount that up, and that just wouldn't feel nice. It would be cooler if you somehow put the SR20 in the front and did a rear-wheel, like proper rear-wheel drive conversion on it. How about MCM doing a 4-litre Ford into a Cresta and doing 9.95? Listen, I have watched MCM for a while, right? But I'll tell you now, I'm not a subscriber, and that's because Moog drives me up the wall. His silly jokes that they do and stuff, like I just don't like it, alright? But lately, I think they've signed up and done some good contracts and stuff, and they're now being forced to be a lot more professional. And I have to admit, I really loved. That was the first video that MCM have done that I really enjoyed, like absolutely thoroughly enjoyed, because it was like you saw the whole entire build and the entire episode. It was nice and long, and they did everything proper and really well. Sure, they didn't work on everything themselves, and they didn't explain lots and go into heaps of detail. But just the way they produced that one episode, that one like kind of short movie they did for it, was just awesome, and I really enjoyed it. So I have to admit, that was like the first time I thoroughly enjoyed it. But also because, did you notice like Moog wasn't making any weird sexual jokes and stuff like that like he normally does, right? So I really enjoyed it because it just didn't have any crap. So I don't know how you would traverse mount a Boxer. Yeah, like I said, to put an SR20 in the rear of a Porsche, I wouldn't even know how you'd go about that. I don't know Porsches that well, so it's hard for me to imagine that in my brain full stop and like work out how you would do it. And please change your YouTube name. Why? Why should I change my YouTube name? What's wrong with Abstract Studios?
It's too abstract, maybe?
It's too abstract. Oh, babe, the joke is so surreal.
Okay, babe, I'm done.
You're done?
Hey.
Omedetou. Yaba. I haven't seen the back of this server in so long.
What are you gonna put that in?
I'll probably just leave it out by itself. They don't need to doesn't need to be put in a box or bubble wrap. They'll just pack it into the truck. Ugh. Massive Dell server, dual power supply. Thing's a beast.
You got it for a good deal too, man.
Yeah, actually, we got this so good, well priced. Okay, babe, do you want to move this box of stuff here out to maybe just take that down?
No, I'm waiting for them to bring their. It's okay. You can put.
You know you're not going to be here, right? So it's going to be me.
Yeah, you can do it. Holy crap! All those cables.
I know, it's like a bird's nest of cables happening down in here. Can you guys see that now? Now you can. My laptop keeps going into sleep mode. It doesn't seem car related, my channel, my YouTube. Everyone's like, you should change your YouTube channel. Well, Abstract Studios, the reason why I chose that name is because I don't want to be put under one category. Like, as you guys know, I'm starting a couple more, like, I'm going to be doing that live streaming series and all this other stuff. And I want my channel to be abstract, like, where you can go there and not just find one genre or something, not just car-related stuff, but you can find stuff about living in Japan. You can find stuff about where we talk about technology and nerdy things and things that I'm passionate about, even maybe, like, just things on, like, daily events or just where we have a discussion and talk about stuff that's... Wow. Where we just talk about, like, daily, you know, things that are happening in life, and we talk about, like, why we think that's messed up, or, you know, just discussions with you guys. So, like, I don't want to just be categorized as one thing. Someone said, God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
So
let's
that's...
talk about politics.
Yeah, so, like... You know, we can talk about politics or what's happening in the world and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, like, that's why my channel name is Abstract Studios, because I don't want people to just think I'm cars only. I do lots of stuff. I would change my name, but my friend pranksters... But my friend pranks me, I think is what he means. I would change my name, but my friend pranks me, and now I can change my name, but I have to wait 90 effing days. Oh my gosh, your friend changed your YouTube name to Horny Pedo. That is rough. I don't know what kind of friends you have, but that sucks. Made it to work watching your stream the whole way. Where do you work? Do you do night work or something, Michael? And thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hey man, good luck moving. I hope you can get everything sorted out fast. So you can upload more videos. I love the content I love the content you bring to every video. Hope your channel gets more famous. Arigatou gozaimasu. That's so like my dream too, right? I just want like the channel to just explode, so we can do like amazing, more awesome content. If that's even like something for English. Are you just like chilling now and drinking a Smirnoff? Look at this girl. Oh, now you're turning away from the camera? She's a bit shy. She's a bit camera shy. She loves being behind the camera and filming, but yeah. When the camera's on her, she gets all shy.
That's why I look so grumpy.
Yeah. That's why sometimes she looks grumpy in the video, because she's like, I don't want to be in front of the camera. Niroku instead of Nijiroku. So when they're talking about an RB26 in Japanese, they just say because 2.6, because to them it's 2.6. So they say Niroku because it's not 26 technically, right? We're actually saying it incorrectly, right? Because it's 2.6 liter. So we should be really saying 2.6 or 2.6. So that answers your question, I think. Waifu's chilling. Yes, waifu is chilling.
I practically did almost all the work.
Ah, no you didn't. Well, you did all the like the clothes and all that stuff, and I've now got to do all of this, which, look at all those cables, babe. Aren't you glad you're not doing that?
I want to show them this.
What? Oh, I'll show them that when I get to it. There's so many cables just all tangled up that need sorting out. Disaster. I'm gonna pack those drawers full of all this stuff that... Oh man, I'm so excited for the new studio space. Question for you. We're traveling to Tokyo for Golden Week. Next year's Golden Week? I know it'll be busy. Anything else I should know about Golden Week and festivals we should visit? If you can, I wouldn't come during Golden Week because everything is super expensive during Golden Week in Japan. Plus,
all the banks are closed.
All the banks are closed, so you can't get money out. Golden Week is a real disaster for tourists. So if you can not come, I would recommend it because it'll save you so much money. Everything will be cheaper. But
Well,
I mean, you can still do it. Just make sure maybe you get here a week before Golden Week, get all your money out.
It's just gonna be really crowded because it's a holiday for everyone in Japan too.
Yeah.
So you gotta pick the right place to go, or else you'll be swamped by Japanese.
That's true as well. Like if you try doing any like Japanese touristy stuff, you're gonna realize that everyone else in Japan's gonna be there on holiday, relaxing and stuff too, and wanting to see all the stuff you want to see. So, yeah, it's a bit hard. The best thing to do during Golden Week would just be to go out to Drift Matsuri at Ibisu Circuit if you want to spectate that and stay out there, because not many people will be there, like Japanese-wise, and everything will still probably be around the same price, give or take. Remote. This can go in that drawer. This can get some bubble wrap. Don't pull my pants down. Hey, stop it. When you buying an R34 GTR?
We don't need R34 anymore.
Well, we do.
No, because
GTR, babe.
Oh,
GTR. Yeah. Keyword there is the GTR. I'll be buying an R34 GTR when I can afford one. Right now, I definitely can't afford it. So, you know, I guess the more support I get from you guys and future subscribers and stuff, the sooner I can buy it, I guess, right? So, once again, thank you so much, guys, for your support. I really appreciate it. I should probably just put a square of bubble wrap around my gaming mouse. Bless you, your wife is gonna get... What? Your wife is gonna get you sick? No, I'm already sick. She's not sick. She's just sneezing from all the dust we're stirring up. I've had a cold for this whole week. So, if anyone's gonna make her... Like, anyone sick, it'll be me making her sick, unfortunately. Has the swelling gone down? Yeah, it has. A little bit. Still completely separated and screwed. I'll have to somehow take the battery out of this phone. Lovely. What's the next thing I should pack in there? This should go in here. You get wrapped up. So I'll just deal with all the cables. How can you compete in drifting in Oz? Is there a high tech of all stars and stuff? There's WCA, isn't it? WAC? No, there's
WBC?
Anyways, there's a competition level Australian Australian competition level. No, that's World Time Attack. No, that's WTA. There's a the drifting one. There's an Australian competitive drifting thing, and essentially you just got to pay to go in, and you got to rank. So, but yeah, there's always local competitions and stuff happening at tracks like Archerfield in Queensland and Queensland Raceway and stuff. So just start practicing heaps, and then when you got a bit of cash and a good decent car to compete, then just sign up, pay for the ticket, and hope that you pass qualifying and get to compete against some big guys. And then you just kind of build it up, right? And then eventually, once you start getting really good and start competing and doing really well, you start beating people. But once you're actually starting to compete and you're getting like placed at least, like you're starting to actually get lots of photography and media of yourself drifting, you can start hitting up heaps of sponsors and getting like companies to support you, give you stuff that makes your car better, which then makes you a better driver in the long run, and then you end up starting to win. So yeah, that's the best way to kind of like get into it, I guess.
That's how Yoko-chan started.
Yeah, that's how Oko-chan started. From Yashio Factory. I'll try and sort this out. Oh man, this is a disaster.
You need a box for that. Do you want a big one or the small one?
No, it'll be okay. I'll just I gotta wrap them all up first and untangle them all. Like I tried to do this neatly, but then after adding stuff, it just got worse and worse and worse, and I couldn't control it, so I just left it. Everyone's always got a big nest of cables behind their computer, right? Unless like you have a laptop and you're OCD. I'm OCD about everything I can see. If I can't see something, I'll just try to forget it. But if I know that it's there, it'll drive me insane.
You're OCD about your life too.
Yeah, OCD about everything. Alright, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Did that just go to sleep again? Son of a... I can't read comments unless I have this open. You need to set up an Otaku garage in Sydney. Yeah. Eventually, sometime in the future, like we'll try to have a couple more workshops, maybe, or special like places like that. But for now, just focusing on getting Japan up and running at 100%, which is
Where is a pop like ideal place in New South Wales if you want to make it?
Sydney, totally Sydney.
No, I
But
mean,
like you'd be competing against a lot of. There's a lot of guys down there that do a lot of this kind of stuff in New South Wales.
oh, okay.
Like Ichiban imports and stuff like that. So like doing,
Ichiban imports.
yeah,
I don't like that name.
I know it's so cliche, right? It's like Gaijin's worked out that number 1 means Ichiban in Japanese, so they just abused it like something chronic.
It sounds like a ramen shop.
Yeah, right. Irashaimase, Ichiban Eshe. I bet you like every time you walk in there, they're like Eshe.
Actually, that might be a cool thing to do if you have guests in the garage.
Yeah, I'll just start forcing all my staff to say Irashaimase when people walk into a Otaku garage. Eshe.
That's actually a cool idea. And I like that.
Why isn't this cable? Oh, it's been somehow cable tied here. How on earth did that happen? That's frustrating.
Are you sure you want to put this in here?
What? Put what in here?
Well, whatever you're pulling.
Cables?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just rolling them up and sitting them there, then I'm moving them to that.
In there?
Yeah.
So, no more in this one?
Well, no, I'll be adding probably the printer, this monitor here, and all that kind of thing. Do you want to look after the chat for me?
You need to set up garages in Australia.
What did he say? What did he say?
You need to set up garages in Australia.
We already have one in Australia. That's our main one. That's like where we do all of the work.
You
That's
should,
in Queensland though, in Caboolture.
You should just make one in like Tasmania or something.
Tasmania. That would be.
You can do
That would be
endless.
silly.
You can do endless burnouts. And like
In Tasmania.
In Tasmania.
Why do you
Probably the most.
most like New Zealand's known for that. A lot of workshops in New Zealand and stuff. They just go crazy over there.
Yeah, I mean, because there's not many people who complain, right?
No, everyone complains in New Zealand. They're like these places are just as like they're
okay.
proper. They're not like out in the sticks places, New Zealand or Tasmania and stuff like that.
Too bad.
Which cable does this go to? That monitor, so I can unplug that. That's a safe one to unplug. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally unplug a router, because then that would mean no more live stream. Okay, where are we at? This needs to sit here and not get touched because that's our internet fiber line.
Oh, he says he means up garage, that one that sells secondhand parts.
Yeah, that's totally what we want to do with the Otaku Garage, like in the future, is have like a lot of stuff like that just on shelves, like a proper retail store for that kind of thing. So you'll be able to just walk in and buy cool parts all the time. So that's totally on the to-do list eventually. We just, need to just build up more and more and more and earn more revenue. This is the one thing I hate about moving, is like packing up all the cables for all my servers.
Baby, you've only done once.
Huh? No, like whenever I have to pack up servers or move servers, the suckiest part about it
is rolling up and packing up all the cables.
It's not that bad.
No, it isn't.
You used to do that every Sunday.
That's true.
Painting stuff.
Ta-da.
Put it on top of the
Yep.
There are any dead animals on there?
Oh man, it's so hot. Oh, I know why. That door's open over there. It's just all going out there. Can you try and close that?
Close what?
That door out.
There's so many boxes.
Not moving it good. Another monitor. I'll put all that in here. Well, I'll try to. We'll see. I can move these now. Over to here. Tiny little Logitech speakers. Or Logical. iBuffalo, whatever they're called. I don't know. Japanese brands are funny. Up garage would be nice, but most of us are tight asses, so would want it for next to nothing. That is very true and very honest of you. So many Australians want everything just for dirt cheap and don't understand that as a business you need to make money. So yeah, I can totally relate to that comment. Did you take the scissors?
Oh,
If you got a cutting knife, that'll be good.
here you go. It's so unreal that we're actually moving out.
I know, right? It's crazy that tomorrow we'll be in a new place.
On your own side you cut too much. The one that you look so comfy.
Oh, my working holiday visa. Yeah, that was a weird photo. Had like a Mexican mustache happening.
You
too.
did. Oops. Oh,
Yes. One thing that is definitely lacking in Japan is online sales and like online businesses and stuff. I mean, like you've got Amazon and stuff, right? But like there's just so much people are missing out on with like online car part stores here. And like one of the biggest issues are like companies like RHW Japan and stuff. Like all the car manufacturing companies and stuff here in Japan, or any of the parts manufacturers, really hate those websites because they're actually like selling the product too cheaply and things like that. I mean, it's good for the consumer, right? Because they're getting a cheap part, but it's actually putting like companies like Tomei and stuff like that. They're losing money and not being able to develop more things and stuff because a lot of these online stores, they're battling against each other and just keep dropping the price. And that then means that there's more pressure on Tomei to do the part cheaper and all this other stuff. That needs to go in my toolkit. How come that's there? Getting stuck on that.
You know we've only used like half of the boxes they gave us.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't know we'd use so much. That's good though.
You know you have more server racks in there, right?
Yep. I know there's another server under the bench here. I should pull that out. Pulling out another server. It's a nice little Dell PowerEdge 210. One new little micro server. It's really good.
Scissors.
Huh?
Scissors.
Got you.
You got clothes on there.
Here you go.
Towels.
How many people were watching when this thing started? When it first started, I think there was only like 5, but I think the most concurrent I've had is 20. I'm not sure. You need a rack. Yes, I need a rack. If you want to look up Garage in English, use Kuba. Yeah, Kuba's good for like finding parts at Garage, but it's not good in the sense of all the fees that they give you and stuff. So like if you want stuff from Kuba, it's better for you to find it there and then just email my company Otaku Garage the link, because we can ship that part to you at like a discounted price than what Kuba sells it for. As well as like normally what they do is the prices are okay on the website, but they charge you heaps on shipping. They add like an extra fee on top of shipping so that they make more money and stuff. So it's kind of a bit because they're already making, because Gruber actually is Garage. It's the same company. Gruber, they take advantage of foreigners wanting their parts, and what they do is they're already making like 30, 40, 50% on top of the parts that they're already selling, and then they make another 20% on top of the shipping fee that they charge you. So they're like making over a ridiculous amount of money off selling things to foreigners through Kuba. So it's kind of like one of my pet hates. They take advantage of foreigners to sell and make more money. So if you guys see anything on Kuba that you want, send me the link, and then I can send it to you. I still make like 20%, and you guys get it at a cheaper price in the long run. So it works out well. Should I just put this in this box?
Yes, but that's why I made that box for
Okay.
you. These are the sometimes ones that you're supposed to grind. Should I keep this so that I can sell it later?
No, we can still use it later. I think we'll always use it.
No,
I-
this is not my work.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you use it?
Yeah.
Okay. You
But
can
we
throw the
should-
box out. If there's nothing in the box, throw it out. Don't keep it.
But when we sell it,
We won't sell it. We'll always use it till it breaks, probably.
so throw it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to work out what I want to do next. There's a couple more USB cables and stuff I can throw here in that drawer.
You put this in there too.
Yeah. Might wrap it up. You and Noriyari should collab. He has lots of subs and would help people to see your channel. Yeah, I actually met a few people that are going to introduce me to Noriyari, so hopefully we can do something like that in the future. That'll be awesome.
You know how that's how I'm going to say it?
Huh?
No yaro じゃない。No yaro!
Yeah, Noriyaro! Like, baka yaro! Yeah.
You should say that when you first meet me.
No.
No yaro! Baka yaro!
Noriyaro! Baka yaro! It's kind of like street slang. Most people don't know what his actual like YouTube channel name means.
You know what no yaro means?
Yeah, it's just like, who are you?
違うよ。
Chiga?
No yaro means like you like 乗ってる。車に乗ってるから乗りやろう。わかる？なん
Just
か
like driving.
そう。ドライブしすぎてる人。
Because it's intenseね。
運転じゃなくて車に乗るだから乗りやろうなの。わかる？
ちょっとわかる。
But it's really you can't translate
It's a
it.
play on words,
100%.
right? It's just kind of saying you're like passionate about driving cars, right?
そう。
Yeah. But it's in like street slang, so it kind of sounds like you're saying like, "Oi, I'm into this." This can go in that drawer. Random box of goodies. Can you do more interview of owner through your vlogs, as it will be great to hear the perspective of their passion in car modification? Yeah, I'll be doing stuff like that in the future, totally.
Can I put it on here?
Yeah, you.
Ow!
Watch your hands, it bites. Hate being sick. Okay, that's good. Alright, where are we at with this? Hey, what happened to where they dropped the 2 nukes in Japan? Only does anyone live there, or is it uninhabitable? Wow. The nukes that were dropped in World War II were dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Both totally fine, like places to live. There is still like a pretty big aftermath of like the radiation and stuff because I don't know if you know, but in Hiroshima they chose to drop a dirty bomb, so it threw nuclear material everywhere in the air, and people who weren't within the blast radius that melted and died. That radiation like settled everywhere in the food and everything. So for like so many generations, even still today, people are still like born with mutations and stuff because of that dirty bomb they dropped. If you do your research about it, it's very interesting. I mean, obviously, I don't want to stir up any like political weird stuff here, but it turns out the bomb they dropped in Nagasaki was a clean nuclear atomic bomb, so it didn't have and disperse any radioactive material. But America purposely chose to use the dirty nuclear bomb in Hiroshima to do the most effective damage because their pride, in a sense, they were quite upset about with how Japan destroyed Pearl Harbor in times of war, revenge, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of, I guess, natural for that to happen humanity-wise. So unfortunately, Hiroshima, the bomb they dropped there, has a really big effect. And the crappy thing is that that dirty bomb was meant to be decommissioned, so it was never meant to actually be used, but they purposely chose to use it because they wanted to really hurt Japan. And it still hurts people today still, unfortunately. Have you taken a drive to the deserted town around Fukushima? No, I haven't, but I have been to Fukushima, seen the fence line and all that stuff around the plants where they're, getting rid of all that stuff.
Put your documents in here, please.
Yep. This can all go in here.
Put all that in there. Everything. Books that you never studied.
I will eventually one day go to Starbucks and study and use all my Japanese.
You have to go to Starbucks.
I have to go to Starbucks to get away from like all the stuff at home that distracts me to really focus on studying.
Hire a girl who's going to teach you 101.
No, that's dangerous. Japanese girls in Japan, they jump on Craigslist and they put up a post saying they want to teach Gaijin boys or learn English from Gaijin boys because they're trying to find a guy to have hafu babies with. There's a big thing at the moment where all these girls here in Japan, they want hafu babies. And like, hafu baby, cho kawaii ne, hoshii so desu ne. And they all want these hafu, half like foreigner, half Japanese babies because they think they look super cute. So they purposely try to learn English to do that. It's like this weird kind of cultural bubble that's happening right now.
It's true.
Nah. It's really interesting.
Just because they want half babies.
Just because they want hafu babies. They want really cute hafu babies. Someone's like, I'm on the next plane. I'm coming right away. Next plane, book me in. Sign me up. Is that why you married me, babe? You want hafu babies?
No.
For sure?
I wanted smart kids.
You wanted smart kids, so you married me.
Yes.
Is that because... No, don't worry. I won't go there. I won't get in trouble. That's the laptop.
I'm just going to roughly put this in.
Okay.
I don't want you to care about this.
Can I squeeze past you, please? Domo arigato. Okay. Put that there. Gotta plug the phone in because it's going flat. There we go. How did I land my job in Japan? I went through a recruiter, and I worked for like a UK-based company. So it's actually like a foreign company here in Japan, and essentially they speak both Japanese and English in the workplace. So it was really easy for me to get the job with the IT experience that I have in Australia. So it worked out really well. Camera bag, put the lighting.
Should we practice? Yeah, we should.
Yeah, I definitely think we should. Alright guys, I think I might wrap up this live stream now. We've been going for like 90 minutes, so that's like a good amount of the live stream, and my throat's getting really sore and I'm kind of sick, so that's not good. So what I might do is say thanks heaps for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Thanks for all your support guys, like it really means a lot that you know, we're building this like family, and like just having you guys there to support me is awesome. One quick question. Okay, sure man. But yeah, I just want to really thank you guys again. It's just awesome, like I guess having you guys as a community and being able to share my life with you guys, and as well as like I really hope that in the future we can do something cool, like maybe even like just like do something better for the world and change it and stuff like that. So yeah. What was this last question? You and Noriyaro should collab. Yeah, I answered that before. I do want to collab with him, but it's just hard. Like I'm waiting for a couple friends to introduce me to him so that I can talk to him, and then maybe we can work something like that out in the future. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks heaps for watching. Make sure you share all my videos and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, let's just keep building this thing up. Awesome guys. Alright, I will see you guys probably all in the moving vlog from tomorrow on Monday night, so make sure you guys are looking for that. Oh dude, Toxic, you just came back at when I'm wrapping up the vlog. Sorry, wrapping up the live stream. Sorry dude. But yeah, alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks heaps again for watching the live stream. And is Eski still here? Eski is here, but he leaves on Tuesday. He flies back, so he's dropping the car off to me in a few days. Alright guys, thanks heaps for the live stream again, and I'll see you all in the next one, I guess. And don't forget, vlog Monday night. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to show you guys the new place, where the new studio is going to be, where I'll be shooting all my next videos. So make sure you check it out. Thanks guys, catch you later. You want to say bye, babe? Sayonara. That means forever. じゃあまたねみんな。バイバイ。お疲れ様でした。